Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel with a quick video of another defensive gun use story. I spoke earlier this year about how a study of the numbers from law enforcement data show that private citizens are indispensable when it comes to stopping mass shootings and, outside of gun-free zones, stop them more often than law enforcement. Today's story is another one of those times where church staff in Michigan shot and killed a man who was armed with both a pistol and a rifle and had opened fire on the church. The incident went down in Wayne, Michigan at the Cross Point Community Church west of Detroit. Around 11 a.m. on Sunday, about half an hour into the church service, a man was seen driving recklessly, pulled into the church, got out with his guns and tactical vest on, and began walking towards the church and firing. A parishioner acted fast and struck the gunman with his pickup truck as the guy then turned and opened fire on the vehicle repeatedly. This gave two church staff members, including a security guard, time to shoot the suspect, who is a 31-year-old white male. Now, police say that they don't have a motive at this time and that the man had no connection to the church. However, ABC News reported something a little bit different, saying that the man's mother is a member of the church and that he'd gone with her 2 or 3 times over this last year. Police said that he had no criminal history and seemed to be going through a mental health crisis, which seems to be a common excuse lately, but I think that much is evident as someone who is happy and healthy and stable and has good coping skills doesn't roll up fully armed and open fire on a church. Now, I won't report his name because I don't want to give the guy any fame, but he was from Romulus, Michigan, and during the investigation, it was also determined that he was armed with over a dozen spare mags. So he had some plans. The gunman was killed while the security guard was shot in the leg. Around 150 people were attending the service, and none of them were hurt, thanks to these brave good guys with guns. Now, we don't know if the other staff member was a security guard. I'm leaning towards no, since most of the news stories on this are only specifying that one of them was. But Michigan law says that churches are sensitive places by default anyway to anyone who is not law enforcement or armed security, or otherwise, if the presiding official allows it, whoever they may be. Either way, the churchgoers involved in the incident have asked not to be identified, and the incident is still being investigated. So hopefully no one is getting charged for saving the day. But this story and others of good guys with guns stopping church attacks and whatever attacks just shows the importance of being able to conceal carry anywhere and everywhere. There are plenty of churches and other venues that can't afford to hire private security and instead rely on armed staff. And there are some places that don't have any security at all. And as this and many other similar stories tell us, when seconds count, the police are minutes away. In some cases, when they do show up, they don't even engage or actively stop other people from trying to engage. You are your #1 line of defense for you and your loved ones. Meanwhile, plenty of states are continuously trying to enact and expand gun-free zones that leave people legally defenseless. During an evening press conference, the local police chief, Ryan Strong, thanked the parishioners and church staff for their heroic actions. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was another quick video today. You guys know the drill for all of the algorithms. Please do them. And as always, thanks for tuning in. Please stay safe out there and happy shooting.